Everyone has a different variation of how to do things. There's no one better than the other. It's how well it works for you. Some like to push the head, some like to block the shoulder, some like to block the back of the neck. Some won't even block because they're super fast. They'll just spin and take you on. It doesn't matter. What matters is, can you execute it? That's the most important thing. Because I can tell you what I do, but if your body or if your brain and body doesn't work well the way my brain and body works, you're going to get frustrated quick, right? So as we come around, right? Turn around, okay? I'm in this position. A lot of times, especially when you do this fast enough as you're learning, or even when you already have the skills, a lot of times, you see how his palm is up, right? So, what's the most common direction he's going to go? He's going to hitchhike, right? So, notice that, especially for me, I've got really bad hips. I won't be able to pinch my heel in really hard, right? If you notice my left foot, I'm trying to hide it under his shoulder. Right? Some people like to put it here, some people like to bury it in the back. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that you're controlling the shoulder by pinching the thighs. Now, as you fall, this is what happens. His palm is up, goes super slow, right? He goes super slow. You see his thumb is pointing, hitchhiking. Now I pull it straight up, just like that.
As he's hitchhiking.
Yes, basically what you're doing is that you're just allowing him to turn and you roll with him ever so slightly, like you're gonna do a belly down, right? Because it happens. If you watch like high-level black belts that escape, it's timing. It has nothing to do with who's stronger. It's who can move quicker, right? So as I sit in this position, this is very common, right? See, he starts to turn. I don't panic. See stop. Watch my hip. See my hip? Go back. You see my hip? You see my leg? I don't care. He can grab my leg. He'll tap. Just by simply turning my hip. So I don't want to let go. If you're starting from this position, right? His palms open. Go one, slow. Go slow. Look at my left side. My left side is going to pinch and roll. He will tap.
You're just turning his thumb.
I'm basically, my number one priority is to make him hitchhike. Right? You okay, Juan?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So
you basically...
He figures palm up is perfect for me. Nothing. He won't tap. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
He goes slow. You can grab whatever.
And you're pinching the whole time?
Yeah. I'm going to let him move. Okay? What? We're holding hands. Just like that.
Do you pinch your legs at any time?
I'm just, as he starts to turn, what happens is his arm extends. When his arm extends, I basically not pinch my knees, I'm pinching my thighs. And I'm doing this, look. That's it. Once my thigh's in, he comes up. He doesn't tap. I pull the wrist. But that should be the last thing you want to do. Okay? So, back. Like I said, some people are really good at doing this, right? And then, right, we all do this. I do this sometimes. He turns. Let him turn. Oh, why? What happened? Too fast, right?
Yeah. So you're basically letting him turn, but you're not letting his arm turn.
Well, I'm not making him turn. He's turning because
he's turning. But
yeah. I don't want to let go of his arm.
So you want his arm staying in the
Look,
same place.
look, I'll make him bend his arm. Bend your arm. Okay, go turn. Watch my hip. It's all hip. It's this. I want this motion. Right? Again. So I'm here. I fall. He follows through. I basically switch from my right to my left. Go back. I simply switch from my right to my left. Watch his hitchhike. Now it's all hip. Right? Now the key is who's got better timing. I know that I won't be able to finish him because my hip can't control him from the bottom. He's big. right? But I can definitely fake him to make him turn the way I want him to turn, right? So I can keep it loose. He turns, I basically just, done. That's it. All right, you're gonna try.